Thanks for clicking. You watching Trucking with B YouTube channel. Come on. Breaker. 10-4 driver. 10-4. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Trucking with B. Bringing you guys a fresh new video here. Today we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about, is it worth being a truck driver in 2023, as well as how to start your driving career being a typical 9-to-5er. The last topic will be what you need to know stepping into this field of truck driving. So we're going to go and start off here at the first topic. However, as you can see, I'm getting loaded in the background. If you want to, just take that as a visual aid to help you guys learn. So this is my second video. Yay! So shout out for consistency. So let's talk about it. Is it worth being a truck driver in 2023? The short answer is yes, it's absolutely worth it. The trucking industry is still vast. It holds a lot of value despite what the media says and what your favorite YouTuber says. Once you start to blur the line between doing it because you love it and doing it because you have to, things start to get kind of real. Go find out whether or not trucking is something that you really want to commit to or it's not. Trucking is an experience-based field, so the sooner you start, the better you are. Old wise man once said, there are many things you can teach, but experience isn't one of them. Same thing goes for our field and what we do on the daily. Trucking's not always about work. There's fun to be had, there's memories to be made, and honestly, you're going to meet some pretty dope friends out there in the trucking world. You never know what you might get into. Slightly just touching bases on, is trucking worth it in 2023? The simple answer was yes. Let's move on. What we're going to talk about is how to switch from your typical 9-to-5 job to a trucking career, or how to start a trucking career. It's easy. Well, kinda. Let me explain.
But wait! There's more!
So it varies state to state, and right now in 2023, the average cost for going to school, whether that be with someone or going to a trucking school, is between $3,000 and $10,000. Georgia right now is $4,500, I think, to $4,900. And this is if you just go to a CDL trainer and he shows you how to drive trucks and helps you to get your license. And this is like no technical college or no schooling. If you choose the sponsoring route, if you have a technical college that does this, then they'll train you and they'll let you pick a company based on the sponsorship. You go with that sponsorship company for whatever their terms are, 180,000 miles driving with them, 150,000, whatever that it is. And then if you drop out, you have to pay them, and that cost can range anywhere from $7,000 and up, depending on what that school is charging to train you. With that being said, you're given a choice. Make a plan, pick a route. So choose if you're going to go with an instructor and pay out of pocket, or if you're going to try to get sponsored if you have that option, and get sponsored by a school. Once you made a decision, gather your funds, or don't gather your funds and go to the school and go ahead and get into the class. To recap, to get into trucking from a typical 9-to-5 job, you need, number 1, research. Number 2, make a plan. Number 3, once you make that plan, follow through with it. It's really simple, honestly. Once you make an effort, you don't let that effort die. It's just like anything. If you truly want it, truly want to be a part of it, then you're going to put everything that you have into it. And if you do, since trucking is a pretty rewarding career, you find yourself in a better predicament than most of the new rookie truck drivers coming out now, because they fail to realize a lot of your trucking career starting off is where you go and what you decide and what you put into it, so that you can set yourself up for later for a bulletproof career. I'm sorry. Now we continue on, and we're going to talk about what you should know before you make the choice to start your trucking career. There's actually a lot of key points that currently I can't put into this one video. I'm going to just try to give you the main ones that you need to know. Number 1, truck drivers have long shifts. put there, whatever you would like to. They have long shifts. And usually it's about 14 hours. That's the full day. 10 of those hours you're driving. The remainder of those 3 hours, or really 4 hours really, you can use for recreational activities, to do paperwork, so on and so forth, according to the FMCSA, according to our logs and stuff like that. Number 2, you're not gonna be home. The whole idea of being a truck driver, especially OTR people, once you go to that school and once you leave, you're gone for at least a month, 2 months. I think I came home in 3 months. Then things got back normal. In those 3 months, I went all the way over all the east side. So New York, Vermont, everywhere you could think up north. Wisconsin, Michigan. I been there, done it, drove it. So yeah, you see a lot. Massachusetts, yeah, just to name a few. Number 3, turn trucking into a passion. Turn trucking into something that you can love, and you'll never work a day in your life. Keep that with you always. That is definitely something that you need to know. If you make trucking a passion, if you make trucking something you can love, you will never work a day in your life. There's so much freedom in truck driving that if it's taken for granted, of course, the job gets boring. Of course, you get tired of going to the same place. Of course. But if you actually start loving what you do, showing passion and effort into the work that you put out, you never work a day in your life. That's definitely something to know coming into truck driving. So if you put your money where your mouth is, put your time, your effort where your mouth is, you're golden. I was once that guy. I said, I can't stay at a job more than 2 years before I swap and go to another job. I hate my job. I can't stay in this dang place. And so on and so forth. I said those things. But becoming a truck driver and sacrificing and standing up for being a truck driver and what it meant, now here we are. And here's the YouTube creation, and here you are watching this video. It's here for a reason. And so are you. So make that change. I want to thank you guys for checking out my YouTube video. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for spending it with me, these little 10 minutes here. I want to ask if you would like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. I appreciate you if you do. So we got about 2 minutes left in the video. So here's just the remainder of the wrap-up clips from that evening of work.
So real quick, I want to
enjoy.
Say, welcome to the night
See you
shift.
later.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. What can I say? I love my job. Yes, sir. We tarped up, strapped up, pause, loaded, pause, and ready to go. Let's go make this money and drop this load. Pause. I mean, well, unpause. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, yeah. Welcome to Trucking With Me YouTube channel. Sheesh. Turn on out there. Every other time I mess up, like right there, I use the turn signal. Sorry. Ain't perfect, but hey, we try to catch them, we can catch them. There we go. That's probably a lot better. Got my little dash cam right there too. Ta-da! Ain't nothing like a trucker cockpit though. I'll tell you that. Look at all the lights. Look at all the buttons. Look at all the lights. Look at all the buttons. Look at all them damn buttons. Boy, I like buttons. I like pressing buttons. I like touching buttons. I like feeling buttons. Who don't like buttons? Even the kind that's gumdrops.
No, not the buttons. Not the gumdrop buttons.
Hey, Alligator, where the hell you at? I said see you later.
Oh, my bad. Bye.